What's up, guys? Willy's Comics back with another video. I'm gonna be showing off my top 10 finds from 2023. We're almost like a whole month into 2024, but I saw a video someone made and I thought the idea was cool, so I figured why not. The criteria for this is nothing that I found in a collection I'm using, so everything this was found in the wild or maybe digging through some bins or at a comic book store. And then also and what I mean by finds is mainly stuff that I bought for cheap that has value. So I paid a low price, it's worth a high price. So I have 3 honorable mentions, and then we'll get into the top 10. So the honorable mentions, Batman 635. This is for the PC. Jason's the Red Hood. Found this on Facebook Marketplace. The reason why I'm not saying this was part of the top 10 is because I found this and also this one, Batman 608 second print, which is a phenomenal book. This book right here is probably worth, $150 to $200, so it's worth what I paid for a lot, and it came with a bunch of other comics, but I didn't pay like a cheap price. It's not like I found these digging through some bins, so good find, but not exactly what I'm talking about here, I guess. But yeah, if this was one of my favorite finds of 2023, so. And then the last runner-up, I found Marvel Team Up number 14. I found this relatively recently on a wall at a comic book shop, but the only reason why I'm saying is because this was $40 and the book has shot up to like a $150 book. Maybe not quite that, but it's like worth $125. Last time I checked, at least. So it was a good buy. It was a good find. It's worth a lot more than what I paid, so I thought that was a good find. All right, top 10. Half of these are from one Comic-Con, so I'll show those off. The first 3 are from one vendor, and these are all Halloween comics. I got Halloween number 1 from Chaos Comics. These were basically $15 a piece, maybe a little bit less because I bundled, but they were basically $15 a piece. I actually found 2 of these, and I gave one to my cousin for Christmas. And I think I actually gave him the better copy, to be honest. I didn't realize it, but that's all right. So, cool find there. This is for the PC, at least for now. I may end up getting rid of it, but all the Halloween books are for the PC. And then another one, we got Halloween. These first 3 are from the same vendor. Halloween Returns to Haddonfield. This is a special edition magazine. I think it's a convention exclusive, basically. I don't know. This doesn't have as much value as I thought it would. It's like a $60 book, but I thought it'd be worth a lot more. But still a cool find for like $15. Definitely was stoked about that. And then my favorite of the Halloween comics, this was Halloween One Good Scare. I think this is also the most expensive one. This is like well over $100 book. I say well over, it's like easily $100 book. The other one, the first Halloween, is kind of, but just depends on the condition. I think that one may just be shy, but this is a really nice book, so I was excited to find that. And then at the same exact show, I found this for $10. This is Peter Parker Spider-Man. This is the Dynamic Forces exclusive alternate cover. So I remember seeing this book at a show, and this guy was asking like $60, $70 for it, and I found it for $10 in a bin, so was very excited about that. And it's got the COA on the back, so nice book there. And then this book I'm tempted to keep. I found this in New York before I moved. Hunting in this one shop I never really find a lot of stuff at. Most of their back issues overpriced, but I was looking through their sets and I found this set for relatively cheap. I forget exactly what I paid, but it was like the first maybe like 8 issues or something. And I actually sold the rest of them and made money off of it. So I'm already like in the positive on this. So I have nothing into this book at this point, but this is Savage Tales number 1. This Soydan cover, I don't know how to say his name, beautiful Red Sonja cover. This book goes for like $40, $50. Hard to find. I think it's low print, but I basically paid, I think per book, what I paid was like $2 or $3. So this was a really good find. I was stoked to see that sitting in there. And this shop is usually pretty good about having stuff priced pretty well. So I was surprised to find something good there. But yeah, nice find there. And I am tempted to keep that. I don't know if I will, but then we got, this was a recent find, maybe a few months ago, or I say a few months ago, maybe a couple months ago. Uncanny, this guy had a bunch of, it was garage sale, $1 each. I'm actually hoping to maybe purchase more comics from this guy. I try to message him on Facebook Marketplace every now and then to see. He responded a couple times just saying I have to go through it still, but that might be a collection I might be buying in the near future or in the future, who knows. But Uncanny X-Men 142, this was definitely the best book of the day, and it was $1, and it is in nice shape. So that's why this is on the list. Definitely, I think this is the only $1 book on the list, so really cool there. This is probably the best garage sale comic book find. I did find an Akira 1 at a garage sale once, but I think this is probably better. And then this was at a coin shop. I found this book for, I believe, $5. This is a PC book, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. This book goes for like $50. And this is one of the, when before I got out of the Army, I just came home, was hunting, and I found this book for like $5. So I was really excited about that. This was early 2023. And then also early 2023, actually these next 3 books were all on the same vacation when I was home. I was digging through a Second and Charles, spent a lot of time. I thought I was going to find something good. I ended up finding 2 decent things, but this was definitely the best thing. This is for the PC. There's actually a few holes in my wall because this and a couple of those books were up there. But this book, I was hunting, I kept digging. I was with my dad, my uncle, and my cousin. My cousin and my dad aren't really as into it. My uncle didn't mind, but I was just kept going through boxes because they had a lot of comic book boxes, and I thought I was getting hot, and I ended up finding this, so it was worth it. Teen Titans 12, first, Batman Who Laughs. Found it for $3, so was really, really excited about that. And then on the same exact, that last one was the same, like within like 2 weeks or within, you know, a few days, but the same exact day I found this book. This was at an antique shop. My dad had mentioned, this is on the same trip, hunting with my dad, my uncle, and my cousin. My dad mentioned an antique shop that had comic books. We asked him where it was, and it was in an area that we had visited before, but just not at an antique shop that we had gone to. And I went digging, and I found some decent books, but this was like definitely the find. Teen Titans Go, number 23, the first appearance of Red X, and I found this for $5. So really, really nice book. This book goes for maybe over $100. I know that for the most part. At least last time I checked. I know prices are coming down a little bit, but this is definitely a solid key. And then last but not least, this was definitely the find of the year, and probably one of my best finds ever. It was the same find as that Peter Parker Dynamic Forces variant. Just digging through these bins, and it caught my eye because I saw the 1, 2, 3, 4, but I saw 2 number 1s, and I checked, and they were not the same cover. So I actually had gone past it and then kind of went back. I had gone to the next long box, and I was like, you know what, let me check that out. Looked it up. I didn't know this was a thing. But actually the mini set, the 1 through 4 actually has a little bit of value. It's not expensive, but a little bit of value. But this is the Supernaturals number 1 Greg Capullo variant, which on Key Collector says this is a high of $150, but the last sold on eBay, at least last time I checked, was about $300. So this was a fantastic find. Really, really cool cover. Yeah, probably one of my best finds of all time, at least since I've been doing this. So yeah, this isn't, I don't collect this is not a PC book, but it will be available for sale at some of these shows. But yeah, really cool book. Best find of 2023. And it was a successful year of hunting, so I had a good time, and thanks for watching.